Hi, I'm Dimitri Betts, and you're watching Dimitri Talk. Today's topic is called Mr. Pretender. Get ready for this one. It's going to be a good one. I want to start off talking this with a story of a real person that I met some years ago. His name was Vic. And Vic, I met him, and he began to tell me, he told me that that he was a professional boxer and that he was a manager of this bar, and he has, black belt in karate and all these things. And he had this, for some reason, he didn't like Mexicans. He said, I can't stand Mexicans, blah, 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 blah. And I felt weird because they had so many stories, and he was young, and they have so many stories and done so many things. I remember he even was like, first time we met, he was like, you want to listen to me play guitar? I play really awesome guitar. And he had the guitar and he put it on his lap and he began to play, and it was like the worst sound I had ever heard in my life. But I was like, yeah, that was great. And he just pretended. He pretended to be this great guitarist. He pretended to be this, emotional hippie. He pretended to be everything. And I met his mother, and his mother said, what? Everything that you said about my son is not true. He lied to you about everything. You know what? His dad is half Mexican. That means he's half Mexican. Though he said he hated Mexicans. But he was actually half Mexican. And none of the things he said, he never had these jobs, he never did these things. He just was pretending. And he was pretending to everyone. Everywhere he went, he was pretending to be this other person that he was not. That's the point. Pretending to be something that you're not, so that you can get attention. I know lots of people who cut themselves. Not because they're hurting on the inside, but they're cutting themselves because they want everyone to see, look at me, I cut up everywhere. See, something's wrong with me. See, something's wrong with me. I know it sounds crazy, but people do it. People do it. People will say that they were beaten and abused, and they never were. Now, I'm not saying that you can't believe people when they tell you stuff. When people tell you these serious things, the first thing you better do is believe. But when these same people keep coming every week with different situations and different problems, and their lies get bigger and bigger, and they begin to forget the lies they told in the first place, there's something going on. Be careful about Mr. Pretender. Because though Mr. Pretender seems like he or she has lots of emotions and things, that actually is only about themselves. Because when you're a pretender and you're saying all these lies to get attention, it's all about you. You satisfying your selfish need for whatever it is. And the only way you know how to get attention is, one, pretending to be all these great things that you're not. And probably in reality, the real you is greater than these great things you're pretending to be, actually. So you're actually putting yourself down, because the real you is definitely better and greater than any pretend you that you can make. And I want you to hear that clearly. And then there's the ones you have to, every day there's a different drama. Every week there's a different drama. I want to kill myself one week, the next week someone stole all their clothes and now they have no clothes and they're homeless. Stop pretending to get attention. If you live your life right, and you live your life loving people, helping people, doing things that are correct, you're going to get attention, but it's going to be the positive attention, the great attention, the kind of attention that changes people's lives, a kind of attention that makes a really good impact on this sad, dying world that needs to have real people and no more pretenders. Some people have relationships, and relationship is one side and the other person is pretending the whole time. And I'm telling you, if you realize that, you stop it immediately with that person, because your relationship is just a lie. No Mr. Pretenders, no Mrs. Pretenders. They're real people. And when you see that person, we say in America, cry wolf. That means the person is always saying, wolf's coming, wolf's coming, wolf's coming, but the wolf's not coming. But they're just saying the wolf is coming. so they can get all the attention because they're the one who saved the village. You're going to meet people like that. And try not to just listen to the words and call them liars, because they've been called liars. They know they're lying. You can't deal with them that way. Just try to bring out the positivity and the truth of themselves out of their heart and out of their mind, so they know they can be real around you and they know they don't have to pretend about you. This message needs to be shared. Okay? So I want you to, after this, to think about and share this video to who needs to hear it, because somebody does. Okay? Thank you for coming to watch Dimitri Talk. I'll see you next week.